Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Sheree and I am back with another video. If you are new, welcome to my channel. If not, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. You are in for a treat. Before we get into the video, make sure you all head over to my Instagram at _Sheree to follow me there and stay connected with me. In today's video, I will be trying the brand Too Faced for the very first time. Yes, I know, the very first time. So if you want to see what products I got from the brand and how I like them, just keep on watching. In this video, I will be trying out Too Faced. I have never tried the brand before and I just hear about this brand constantly. I hear so many good things about them, so I'm like, clearly I have to try them out. Now, I do want to put in a disclaimer. I just looked through my collection and I saw this Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer in the mini. I got this as a trial size when I ordered from Sephora, and I got this in the color Butterscotch. I don't think I've ever used it. I may have swatched it or maybe used it once. I don't really remember. So I do want to say I do have this. I don't consider this me trying out the brand before because I don't remember if I like it or how I feel about it, and it was the only thing that I've ever gotten. So I'm going with, this is my first time ever trying the brand, a real first impression of the brand. I don't have a full face of Too Faced. I don't have a full face of Too Faced. I do have a lot of products that I want to try out. So let's go ahead and get started. Parts that I don't have Too Faced for, I'll just kind of speed through those because I do want to focus on Too Faced, the Too Faced products that I am using. I did go ahead and do my brows before I started the video. It was not a Too Faced brow pencil. I'll leave all the other products that I use in the description box. But I am going to try this mini Born This Way in the color Butterscotch to clean up my eyebrows, because as you can see, this is like my skin color. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to clean up my brows, and then we'll go ahead and get into the other products that I got. This is how the brows are looking. They're looking really good. This concealer so far is really good. This color in particular, Butterscotch, was a really nice color for my skin tone. It blended out really well. So far I like it. We'll test out the actual concealer that I'm going to use in my under eye in a second. First thing that I have, I believe I ordered something from Sephora and I got like a mini kit of Too Faced stuff. So I'm going to try some of those. And then if I end up liking it, I'll get the bigger versions. I got this Too Faced Primed in Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer that's infused with peach and sweet fig milk. It looks like this. I actually got 2 of the mini size of those. So hopefully I'll like it. I do have a little backup, so that's good. So looks like this just coming out. It looks like it's gonna be silicone-y. So let's see. Oh, it doesn't feel bad. It actually doesn't feel silicone-y at all. Like once I put it on, it kind of melts into the skin really well. Not bad. I do want to say it's 513, as you can see here, in case I decide to do a wear test. So it'll be short because it's later in the day, but just wanted to let you know that. So now I have this Born This Way matte 24-hour foundation. Now this came out a couple of months ago. It was all the rage and I just had to try it. Believe it or not, I've never tried the actual regular formula in this foundation, but when the matte came out, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. I love matte foundations. This is my chance to try it out. And I did pick this up in the color Brulee. So this is how the packaging is looking. Very nice. Again, I've never tried this before, so let's try it out. I ordered online, so I didn't know what color to get. This is what I got, Brulee. I'm gonna do 2 pumps. It does look a little bit dark, but we'll see. I'm gonna go in with a brush first on one side just to see. It looks a little bit orangey. Oh, maybe not. In person it does, but on camera it doesn't look too bad. in person it's giving very much Oompa Loompa. It's looking a little orange, but hopefully we can fix that. But on camera with the lights and everything, it's looking pretty good. And I still have some on my hand, on the back of my hand. I just dipped it in, and it definitely did cover pretty well. As you can see, that's just like half of what I put on one side, and it looks really good. It's giving very nice coverage. So you can see this is what it looks like with what I put on one side, and then this is what it looks like without any foundation. So it's looking very nice. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize, because that would just be a mess. But so far it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go on with the sponge on this side just to see if it makes a difference. I feel like I'm getting more coverage with the brush. It looks good on both sides, but I'm just gonna go over it with the sponge on this side to give a little bit more even blend. But I do think that the brush gave a lot more coverage and compared to the sponge, and the sponge gave a little bit more of a natural blend, but they both still look really nice. So it's pretty much just what you like. So I'm definitely going to try to do a wear test, even if it's for a couple of hours. So we started at 5:13. This is how it is looking so far. It is supposed to be a matte foundation. I'm not seeing, especially in person, I'm not seeing any shine, any glow or anything. Well, I'm seeing a little bit on camera, but in person it's looking pretty matte. And it actually looks pretty matte on camera too. The little light that's hitting my face is from the lights that's in front of me, but it's pretty matte, which I love. Now I have this Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and then I have this in the color Sand. So hopefully that is a good color for me. Again, the bottle kind of looks similar to the foundation, just smaller. It has a nice big doe foot. I've heard this concealer is all the rage too, but I've never tried it, so let's give it a try. Again, it has like a makeup-y smell. Again, this is in the color Sand, so I'm gonna apply this. Hopefully it's a good color. Oh, it's not bad, and it's pretty thick too, which I like. So on the box it does say hydrating, long wearing, photo friendly, and non-comedogenic for the concealer. And then on the foundation it says, this oil-free 24-hour matte foundation masterfully diffuses the line between makeup and skin. Our matte formula stays completely color true, so hopefully that means it's not going to oxidize, while covering imperfections to reveal the all-day shine-free look of naturally flawless skin. Lightweight wear and coverage, so undetectable that they'll think you were born this way. So let's see if the foundation and concealer lives up to those claims. I'm going to go ahead and blend out the concealer. So I went ahead and blended that out. It blended out like a dream. It's giving nice coverage, and it's a nice color. I know I'm looking maybe a little bit washed out and bright on camera, but in person it is looking really good, really skin-like, really flawless, and the blend is really nice too. So far so good. To set everything, I do have this Peach Perfect mattifying loose powder in the color Translucent Peach Whisper. It looks like this. It's like a little mini version. Now this is a peach, the peach line, so I don't know if this is like a rosy or peach undertone. It does have a little tint. I don't know how that shows up on the eye, but we're gonna give it a try. Here, it looks like this. So like a translucent powder with a little peachy tint. I'm just gonna use this on my under eye because I don't wanna look too ashy or washed out. Yikes, okay. this is how the powder looks. It's a little bit hard to see because it's light. So I'm just gonna take the powder and stamp it on my under eye. Now this does have a notably peachy scent, so if you don't like that, you probably won't like this, but it's not anything overwhelming. It kind of reminds me of those like peach rings that I ate as a kid. They're like ring gummy candy. That's what it smells like, but it's not too overpowering. Like once I blend it out, I don't smell it. So, but it's definitely there when you first put it on. This is what the under eye is looking like. Very smooth, very matte, which I like. So looks like we're going for a matte look today, which is perfectly fine by me. I do want to say for the primer, I don't remember it having a scent. So if that's something you wanted to know, I don't remember the primer having a scent, especially after trying the powder. It was like, ooh, scent. So if it did have a scent, it was very subtle that I don't even remember it. The rest of the face products are not from Too Faced, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed through that so we can get through the next products. The base is done. I didn't put on any highlighter yet because I feel like I'm going with the all matte look. So once I finish with the eyes, I'm gonna see if I feel like I need a little sparkle to my life. But for now, I'm liking the all matte look. So speaking of the eyes, that's where I get started. Now, I have this Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. Now I've been wanting this for so long, and I actually got this I feel like a couple of months ago, and I just haven't used it because at the time it was like my most expensive palette. I believe it was like $45 or something. I can't really remember. It was actually in a bundle that came with a lip product, so I believe it was like $49. So this is what the outside looks like. I've never used it, and then the packaging is very fancy and nice. It has this nice gold detailing, and then to open it you kind of twist it, and it's magnetized, and when you open it, it looks up like this. So nice, so perfect for fall actually. Very nice colors. This is right up my alley. Very nice. And then it's funny because I just found this out this week when I decided to do this video, that the palettes come with a Too Faced how to glamour guide. Like it shows you looks that you can do. So it has like 2 looks here that you can do, and then one on the back, which I think is super cool. So if you don't know really what you want to do, it gives you some options to get your mind going, get you thinking. So I like that. I don't know if I want to do one of these looks per se, but I'm feeling very fall. I have on this, ironically, this cranberry colored shirt, so I'm gonna try out this look right here and just kind of put my own twist on it. So again, I've never tried out Too Faced eyeshadows, so this will be my first impressions, trying out their eye products, trying out everything pretty much. But you know, I'm gonna dip into this color right here called Just Peachy, and then put that in my crease. Now, as I was saying, I've been wanting this palette for a long time. Andrea Renee here on YouTube raved about it so much, and she created a lot of looks with this a while back. And over this, I believe it was like over the summer, is when I decided to pick up the palette, and I hadn't used it yet. And I just had to have this palette. And I was trying to talk to my friend about it. She was trying to convince me to get it, then not get it. Like, you got too much, and then you got too much stuff already. And then it just spoke to me. I'm like, I need this. So I got it in the summer, and I am just now using it. Mind your business, okay? I was trying to savor it. Something that's weird about me, when I get new stuff, it doesn't matter what it is, makeup or clothes or whatever, I want to wait until like the perfect occasion to use it. So if I get new shoes, I'm like, oh, I want to wait to this specific event before I wear it. I want to have everything perfect. And then months will go by and I still haven't used it because the perfect timing never came up. But again, that's probably why I never used this one, because I'm like, oh, I want to try Too Faced, not just the palette. So I wanted to wait until I had a little bit more stuff. And here I am months later trying this palette and brand out for the first time. So, fun fact about me. So far, even though this color right here is looking super light in the pan, it is showing up very nicely and blending out very nicely on the lids. So I am not having any trouble at all blending it out. And I'm trying to keep it fairly light, but it still builds up pretty nicely. And to deepen that up, I'm going to go into this color right here called Peach Punch. And I'm just going to keep that closer to the crease just to intensify the color.
Summertime 2016, when the sky was budding, we was talking about dreams and the future. Conversations in my backseat, Jameson and caffeine, secrets kept in between.
Now I'm going to go into this color right here called Peach Sangria. And then I'm going to saturate the brush and then pack that onto my lid.
Between us, no. It was simpler in summertime 2016, when the sky was budding, we was talking about dreams and the future. Conversations in my backseat, Jameson and caffeine, secrets kept in between us. Summertime 2016.
I'm gonna go back into that brush and then just kind of blend out the edges of the darker color and bring it up into the crease slightly.
Secrets kept in between us. Summertime 2016, when the sky was budding, we was talking about dreams and the future. Conversations in my backseat, Jameson and caffeine, secrets kept in between us. Summertime 2016, when the sky was budding, we was talking about dreams and the future. Conversations in my backseat, Jameson and caffeine, secrets kept in between us.
I am back. I went ahead and put on some eyeliner really quickly. I usually speed through this part, but I wanted to show you the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now, I do have the big version, but I also have the small version that came with the little small sample size. So I'm going to go ahead and try the little one out first just to see how I like it. This is what the wand looks like. Very big, very topsy-turvy. I'm going to go ahead and add some to my top and bottom lashes.
Once you get to meet her, you see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah.
This is how it is looking. I think the mascara performed really well. As you can see, there's a lot of volume and lift. I didn't want to put too much on because I am going to put on lashes, but I do feel like if I wanted to like pile it on and make my regular lashes stand out a little bit more, it would look really good. I don't feel like the bigger wand worked as well for my lower lashes because I usually use a smaller wand to really get in there, but it did the job. So far so good. I'm going to go ahead and put on some lashes and then I'll be right back. So I am back. Don't ask me about the lashes. I did the best that I could. I think I want to keep it matte. I like it so far. So I have these two lip products. So I have this Too Faced lipstick in the color Sex on the Peach. It's a mini version. It looks like this. It has little peaches on it, super cute and nude, which I love. And then I have this Too Faced Peach Puff Diffused Matte Lip Color. It looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them both really quick. Lipstick Sex on the Peach looks like this. And then the matte lipstick, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen, but you twist it up. No, not yet. Okay. Oh, it's coming out. Ooh, very pretty. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna put that on the lips. I'm gonna put it on without a liner first just to see how it looks. And it smells like peaches, of course. This is along with that peach line, so it smells like peaches. It smells good, not too overpowering. This is what it looks like with no line or anything like that. It looks really pretty, but I'm gonna go in with a brown lip liner so you all can see how it looks lined. That's usually how I wear my lipsticks anyway, with a liner, but so far it's very comfortable. It's supposed to be matte, but it doesn't feel drying on the lips or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips really quick. Okay, so this is how the final look came out. Very nice. This is gonna be my very first fall look on my channel. I know it's November, whatever. It's my first fall look, so I really like it. Everything that I tried, I really liked. So far, as far as the foundation, it's currently 6:17, so it's been a little bit over an hour. It still looks matte, it still looks skin-like, it looks very nice, especially in person. I feel like the camera is not doing any justice, but it looks super nice. The eyeshadows performed beautifully. There was no fallout or anything like that. There was really no kick up or anything like that in the palette, so I'm definitely loving this. It's perfect for fall. So far I didn't get much wear out of the mascara. I just put it on. It was what it was. I usually don't go for expensive mascaras. I usually wouldn't. Only reason why I got the bigger one because it came in a pack with the palette, and then the little one was just like a sample that I got. So I would probably never repurchase a big mascara like that for that expensive of a price, because I just kind of feel like you can get those at the drugstore. The concealer is looking really good under the eyes. It's not crumbling or creasing or anything. This matte lip is very nice, very comfortable. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips, so I really do like that. As far as the powder, I was concerned that it was gonna be too light, but it looks really good, especially in person. It set everything down. It's matte like it said it was gonna be, so I love that. So far the primer is doing what it said it was gonna do. It's priming. I'm gonna see how long it lets my makeup last, and it was matte. Everything's matte. It's an all matte burgundy fall look. Okay, I'm loving it. I am going to wear this look as long as I can to give you a wear test of the foundation and concealer, but if it wears well, this might be my go-to combination because this looks really good. And this is how we're looking at the 1 hour mark, so I will come back and check in with you all a little bit later, so see you then. Okay, so I am back doing the check-in. It is currently 11:10, so I started at 5:13, so it's been almost 3 minutes to 6 hours. I'm tired, so I couldn't do any longer than that, but I feel like 6-7 hours is a decent amount for a foundation review. I haven't touched up. As you can see, my lipstick is gone and everything. This is how it is looking. It's still pretty matte around here. Here it's a little bit of oiliness, which I usually get, so I'm not too upset about that. I did go out and I was out. I had a mask on. I wanted to show it was clean when I first put it on, and there was definitely some transfer, as you can see, specifically like around the nose when I went out, and there's some like makeup on the strap, so it definitely was not transfer proof. I don't know if this foundation claimed to be transfer proof. I didn't read anything about that, but I think it's still held up. In person, it looks still pretty nice. I feel like if I just added some powder and blot it, it'll still be able to last for a few more hours. I'm gonna go into my face powder that I used and just see how it looks if I add a little bit more powder just to touch up. I just dipped in that once, went over my face, and I feel like it's pretty much back to how it was when I first started. I don't think it's oily. I think it's just like healthy glow. So I definitely feel like it lasted pretty well, a quick touch up, and it's good to go for the rest of the day. So overall, I was out, I had some drinks, I was outside, and it still held up pretty nice. So I would definitely recommend the foundation. The concealer still looks really nice. It's not creasing or anything like that. The eyeshadow still looks as good as it did when I first put it on. Everything I tried out I really liked. Go ahead and leave in the comments if you try any of these products, or if there's any other products from Too Faced that you think I should try out. Make sure you all head over to my Instagram at _Sheree to keep in touch with me, see what I'm posting, just to overall interact with me a little bit more. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button on this video. Everything that I try is a thumbs up, and I would definitely recommend it. Again, my name is Sheree. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.